put it up here?
Wherever everybody can see it, that's fine. Don't worry about the camera. You might be more comfortable, but I don't think it works for the speech.
Everyone see it? My name is Nicolas, and my life right now is like a backpack on a really long hike that ends with success at the top of the mountain. Most people get there in the end, but nobody makes it without first breaking a sweat. Most of the time our backpacks can be heavy and slow us down. And my life is a backpack, the hike is long, and my goal is to make it at the top. My backpack right now in my life is filled with many obstacles, but at the same time is pretty fun. For instance, I love waking up for an interesting class, going to class, listen to a professor's lecture filled with knowledge and wisdom. I'm always critiquing them and seeing how they teach, because I one day wish to be a high school U.S. history teacher. But exactly like getting altitude sickness on a mountain, the constant pressure to do well in school, the deadlines I have to make, and the math that I'm never going to use can weigh down my backpack and slow me down. My backpack is pretty heavy 5 days a week because I work 40 hours, leaving no time for schoolwork. But in the end, it's worth it, because just like the great feeling of trying out brand new gear on a trail, I love to show up to work in a fresh, clean uniform on payday and know that I have money in my pocket. Hiking gear can get pretty expensive, like most things in life, but you get what you pay for. I recently spent $5 grand on a down payment to buy a new Honda Fit. I had been saving this money for a really long time, and was sad to see it go, but it was worth it in the end, and I'm happy to say now that I can actually get to places without walking. And finally, I love waking up as early for church in the morning, making the sign of the cross, genuflecting before God, and helping my uncle set up for Mass. It's exactly like waking up in a tent the morning after a really long hike the day before and breathing in fresh mountain air. So in conclusion, many things in my life can be compared to a backpack on a long trip. Some days I wish I could just empty out my backpack of the hard things in life, but I guess that's just life, and the hike to the top of the mountain wouldn't be as fun if it was too easy.